Hey guys, it's Malik with Think Talk, back again with another episode of the Couch Conversation. It's going to be episode 3, and I'm super excited to bring this one to you because I have two very interesting topics. Without further ado, I'll get right into it. Topic number 1, it's about our relationship with the upper class. I believe that the lack of understanding of the upper class from the lower class and the middle class is exactly why we don't see progress. I say this because I've seen many videos where we fail to understand that these people are also humans like us. You see a lot of video where we question why they make so much money, why they pay so little taxes, and why they want to make even more money. The question that I'll have to ask you guys is, if you were in their shoes, what will you do? Just think about it. You are in the upper class, what would you do with regards to taxes? You are in the upper class, what would you do with regards to making more money? What would you do with regards to inheritance for your kids? Would you want those things to be less, or would you do everything in your power to make sure that they're as much as they can be? Minus the taxes, of course. You want taxes to be less. Exactly. The reason for this is because of a super simple human instinct. The first instinct that we all have: survival, self-preservation. That's us being human. So I don't have an answer to all the questions of why do they make so much money. Of course, there are imbalances in the world. So I'm not saying it's perfect. But I'll say this, that the first thing we need to do in finding a solution to how we all move forward as the human population is to understand that we are all humans. Making more money does not make anyone different from us. Bad or topic 2. This is about developing countries. The lag in development of developing countries will turn out to be an advantage in the very near future. What do I mean by this? Of course, I know everyone from a developing country, everyone that lives in a developing country would already love to be developed by now, because the advantages of being a developed country is that at least for this moment, you have more jobs, you have more purchasing power, you earn more, and so on and so forth. But when we look at it on a global scale, there might be an advantage coming. There are certain trends that I've seen in developed countries. I live in one, and I'm from a developing country. There are certain trends that I've seen that tells me that the future is developing countries. Correct me if I'm wrong, but let's say if you will feel the need to correct me at the end of this video. The first point that I would like to make is about the childbirth rate and what it impacts. Childbirth rates in developing countries, on average, is higher than the childbirth rate in developed countries. And what that means is, in the future, which we already see today in some developed countries, labor shortages will be an issue. Yes, you want to replace a lot of things with AI and all that stuff, but even that in itself will again create an advantage for developing countries. But let's see. Labor shortages. That's what you see with other developed countries now, like the UK, like Canada, like Germany, all trying to open up so that labor or people can move from developing countries. So, labor advantage in the future. The second thing, markets. At the moment, purchasing power has a large impact on markets. So you would see a developed country with 10,000 people and still have a larger market than a developing country with 1 million people. That's what we see today. But in the future, 10,000 people will not be the bigger market. The bigger market will be that developing country with 30 million people. Let's wait and see. Lastly, just opportunities in general, right? And I said it the other time that the AI development that we see in developed countries might come out to reduce the amount of opportunities that humans actually have in developed countries. And the lag that we see in developing countries with the adoption of AI, with the development of AI, will turn out to be an advantage, because a lot of people will potentially move to those places for opportunities. Opportunities as an employee, and maybe even opportunities. In fact, most probably opportunities as an entrepreneur. These are advantages that I currently see. And this is why I make the very clear point that the lag in development will turn out to be an advantage. I used to think about this, and I used to think this will happen, say, when I'm no longer alive. But now I'm not even sure anymore. With the rapid growth that we see with AI and the push that all these big tech guys are doing to make AI take over as soon as possible, I think this might be coming sooner than later. That's it for episode 3. Very short one as usual. Feel free to comment what you think. If you disagree or agree, that's all acceptable. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with whoever you think might be interested. Peace.